Hello, welcome back to the channel. So I'm partially vaccinated, or should I say I am half vaccinated. But Era, I'm here to give you all of the information, all of what went down when I went to get my first shot of the vaccine. So make sure you stay tuned to the end to hear all the information. But this right here is basically my green card. Yeah, I'm gonna call it green card for now, or you can call it the visa for now. But make sure you stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to the channel. As you see earlier in the intro where I said I'm partially vaccinated slash off vaccinated, the reason being is that I only got one shot of the vaccine, so I'm not fully vaccinated as yet, but I got one shot. So I'm here basically to talk to you of what went down on my side. I'm not here to convince you. I'm not here to change your mind from getting it. Some take it, some don't take it, some don't believe in it, some thinking about it, some about to take it. But I'm just here to give you my side of the story, in a sense, to kind of give you like a little more feeling to say, all right, I feel a little better, but still me can't force you to tell you that yeah, you're going to take it after I hear from Shantana Redman's side. Nah. But anyway, I did went online, the Ministry of Health, because I'm located in Jamaica, just in case that you're watching internationally. I'm from Jamaica, right? So I went on Ministry of Health. I went on the site. I should have do a screen. I wanted to do a screen recording for you guys to see how the platform set up, but I never get a chance to be honest. But if you ask me, the process is very smooth. It's very easy. It's something that you can do in less than 10 seconds or 20 seconds because it's not hard. So when you go on the Ministry of Education website, you click on it, they will ask you for your telephone number, right? So you provide them with your 1-876, the telephone number, which is a 7-digit number, and they will send you a confirmation code on your phone. I'm currently using my phone to record, but I'm going to screenshot the message that I've received. So they send you the message. Once you get that, it's like a code that they will send to you, and then you will enter that code on the platform. I think you have a couple seconds to put in that code. If the couple seconds pass, you re-enter the telephone number and they will send the code for you to fill in. So it will take you on a platform. As I said, it's very straightforward. They ask you your name, your address, where you work. It asks you the type of category you fall under, in a sense where you're the general public, which I did choose the general public. It asks if you were a government, private school, and so forth like that. It asks you for your date of birth. It asks you for your TRN. It asks for a next of kin, just in case anything happened. They have a telephone number where you provide with a next of kin, whether it's spouse, friend, family member. They ask also there for their address as well. They ask if it's a case that you have ever contracted a COVID or you have any symptoms of the sort. After completing that, it will then prompt you to see the location. So how it sits on the app is that, so eventually when you put in your address, you'll have the parish and whatever on it. So the options for the location for you to get vaccinated is basically based on the address that you input in the system. So if you're from St. Catherine, the location will basically be in a sense where it falls under places in St. Catherine or places in Kingston. But there's a little trick that I did, because when I did for the St. Catherine, everywhere was full, so I did change my parish. Guys, don't do the bad things that I'm telling you now. So I changed the parish for mine. I put it in Kingston, and the reason I was able to select Good Samaritan Inn. So it was confirmed. I did a screenshot. I'm also going to leave a photo somewhere up here for y'all to see what the message was saying. Confirm. Okay, so I take the vaccine August the 20th. Today is August the 30th, so that will be like 10 days since I'm half vaccinated. I'm not going to say partially, I'm going to say halfway vaccinated. And so pretty much I applied for it the 19th of August, and the appointment was like 1 to 2 the following day, which was August the 20th. Right? Cool. I did eat some food. You have to eat some food, no crackers and no fruits. You have to eat something substantial, because remember, you're taking something that you don't know how it's going to react to your body, and you don't want to be taking it on a hungry stomach. So you eat something, you drink a lot of water before. When I went there, it's at Good Samaritan Inn. It's in Kingston. I will be leaving the direction as to the address somewhere here on the screen, just in case you decide you want to go there. But it was nearer to me compared to where I work in Kingston, so I did went ahead. I reached down there. I've been drinking the water, and then I take a Panadol, which before I reach to there, but I'm gonna take some information from what I receive on the inside. So paracetamol, Paradine, Panadol 500, Panadol extra strength. Those are the Panadols. Those are the pills they were advising us to take. Nothing else. I'm assuming that when you take the other pill, might be some ingredients that would react with the vaccine. So you stick to the Panadol as they recommend. So I did that. I take it 1 hour before. So the line was pretty much smooth, to be honest, because when I went out there, I was standing outside on the complex. I wanted to record it, but there was too much person, and I didn't want to record and catch anybody face, and person might feel, you know, why is this girl have this camera all up and down? Because some person take it, it might sound weird, some person take it, don't let anybody know that they're taking. So it's like a personal choice, but it's not everybody's gonna open, oh, I'm fully vaccinated. They will take it and nobody know that they take it. So I said, you know what, forget about the camera, just try to remember the information correctly to come and tell the person. So that's exactly what I did. So went in, they were doing it like on the bench, so some chairs was in the place. You sit down according to the amount of seat that was there. You sanitize your hand, they check your temperature. Everybody was in their mask, sanitization 100, temperature check 100. They were very consistent with that, so big up them. They, each time you move from the chair, they actually spray the chair and wipe it off, which I respect that, because not everywhere you go they do that. But anyway, we did that. They give us a form, so please to walk with your pen for sure. Please to walk with your pen. So basically the information that you fill out on the when you were making an appointment earlier is basically the same information you do it on the paper. I don't know why they want, I guess for record purposes they would want to have the physical file. So you sign in, then once you have that, you go to a next side, same place in the building, and you sit down and the nurse will take a card actually, which as I said is the green card or the passport if I want to call it. I'm not going to open it or show the next side because personal information is there, and also on the inside personal information on it, so I'm not going to really show you. Maybe I do a little, yeah, pretty much that's it. But this is the green card or the visa, I will basically call it right here. So pretty much then we went on the next section of the building. That's where everybody line up to go in the room. So inside the room they were taking 3 persons, but the 3 persons in the room, 3 doctors, 3 I would say clients, right, but they're not close to each other. They're at a good distance away from each other. Of course, if you know me, I don't like needles. For one, if I see the doctor pumping up the thing to joke me, I'm gonna start crying. I don't like needle. I was a little tense if you ask me. My face expression, I'm assuming the nurse saw it all because I did give it to her. And she was like, no, you don't have to worry, it's gonna be fine, you're not gonna feel it. And the tube is like this small, so from here to here, and she insert the needle in and pull out the liquid and joke me right here on my left hand. I'm still trying to find where exactly she joke me, but today's date I can't find it. And honestly, I didn't felt anything. I don't know when she insert the needle in my hand, I don't know when she take it out, like literally. And then put alcohol on it. Then when you go in the next room, you take it off, and then you go in the observation room. So right there, everybody sit down and the nurses are there. They finish filling out the card. So when you wait to get the vaccination, a nurse will come and check the information, write off the information from your paper, give you back the card, and then you go. And they don't give it back to you, that's a lie, they give it to the nurse. So when you leave in the observation room, they will complete the next section of it and then give it back to you. So we're there for 15 minutes. I didn't see anybody reacting or anybody look like they're having any symptom. Everybody typically look cool. I see young people, I see elder persons, I see white, I see brown, I see Chinese, I see all kind of race there, right? And I'm like, okay, then cool. After the 15 minutes up, they call you for the card and they tell you again to take the Panadols, drink a lot of water, listen out for any signs and whatever. Also, they did give you a brochure with some information. So the vaccine that I actually take is the AstraZeneca vaccine that I take. So on the brochure it also tell you basically, like, you know, so it tell you what is COVID-19 vaccine, the AstraZeneca. And so the COVID-19 vaccine, the AstraZeneca, is one of the vaccine used in reducing hospitalization, illness, and death associated with COVID. It tell you also how it's been given. So it's given as an injection in the muscle in the upper arm. As I was saying earlier, 2 injection is required for the AstraZeneca, and the second vaccine will be given within 8 to 12 weeks, which my next vaccine shot, or my final one, will be October the 15th. So it's 8 to 12 weeks after you get the first injection. And of course, if you take the AstraZeneca vaccine, you can't expect to go ahead and take the Pfizer or the Johnson Johnson with it. You have to stick with the same vaccine that you get in the first place. And when it comes to the last one, you also take that one as well, taking 2 different vaccines, because as I said, you don't know how your body is going to react, so you stick with it. So it gives you some common side effects, which it give you: you feeling tired, fatigue, you have little chills, you have little feverish, that's what they say in the flyer. You might have headache, you might feel nausea, you have joint pain, you have vomiting, diarrhea, swelling, you might feel some pain, you feel warm, you feel itchy. And then also states that if you're pregnant, it shows that no indication of harm to development of the fetus. If you're pregnant, you're still thinking about it. They said if you're a health worker at high risk of exposure or have combination places in high risk group for severe COVID-19, it's recommended that you take the vaccine. So basically they're saying that they haven't seen anything where it will affect the fetus of the child, but if you're pregnant and you decide you want to take it, I personally would recommend you to go to your doctor to get some more information, just to make sure that you're doing this to protect you, and also you protecting your child or your children, because you want both of you guys to be safe. So check your doctor, consult with them. If you have underlying issue, you do just the same as well. You contact them to see how best are to see if you're in the best condition to actually take the vaccine, because you don't want to take the vaccine and you're not up to good standing and something goes wrong. Okay. It also said to seek medical attention if after leaving the vaccination center and the following side effects occur. So you feel faint or lightheaded, there are changes in your heartbeat, so that means your heartbeat start to like race fast. If you develop shortness of breath, you start to wheeze, is there swelling of your lips, face, or throat. If you have a rash, is there prolonged vomiting, you develop stomach pain, check out the doctor. Don't sit and say, oh, it's just a part of the symptom and it will still come to pass. The mere fact that they ask you if you start feeling any of these, it must be important that you need to seek a medical doctor to see if it's a case that the vaccine itself is reacting at a faster rate, or it's reacting in a negative way. So you want to be sure that you go to the doctor. Don't sit down and say it's just a part of the symptoms and then, I don't know, something go wrong. But as I said, it's up to you to make sure you check yourself. And pretty much that's it. As I said, the vaccine, or they say, as I said, I'm not a doctor, the vaccine is not something that you're going to take and it's going to prevent you from not catching COVID. That's not it. I mean, when I first heard about it, I was like, why send me to the vaccine and you know prevent me from getting it? But some things you just have to just understand. It reduces the attack, right? So you taking the vaccine, not going to say you can't catch the vaccine or you won't catch the vaccine. It just reduce the attack it will have on your body, because the vaccine will be actually fighting against the virus itself. So it's not going to prevent you from not getting the virus. And of course, if you're vaccinated, doesn't mean that, oh, I'm fully vaccinated, I don't need to wear a mask, I don't need to do this. You still do your social distance, still wear a mask, still sanitize, and keep your distance. For my side effects, I didn't have any, because as I said, I take the pill before 6 hours after I get vaccinated. I did take an Expanadol and I watch it to see if any of the symptoms I was having, and to be honest, I didn't have any of the symptoms. Today's days, I don't have any. I don't have any rash, I don't feel sleepy, I don't feel any pain, I'm not vomiting, I'm not having any diarrhea, I don't have no increased heartbeat or rapid heartbeat as the brochure said. So basically I'm fine. As I said, I'm not here for you to force you to take it, but if you're going to take it, pray about it. Yeah. Seek additional information from your doctor. If you have a personal doctor, visit the health site that are certified health place, and not the one that we just random get up and just decide say hey, we're gonna vent and talk right, because it don't make no sense and people are gonna see it and believe say yeah. To each is his own. Everybody body react different, so it might, for the first shot it might let a lot of person feel sick. For the second shot they didn't feel anything, they don't feel some type of way, while it's vice versa, or for both the shots person react. But today is August the 30th, I'm feeling fine, I'm healthy, I don't see any abnormal behaviors, any abnormal symptoms with me, so I'm gonna say I'm okay. So I give you my side of the story. Now it's your time to play your part to see if it's a case that I'm going to go for it. If you still don't feel comfortable, it's up to you to think about that. And also remember, you're not doing this just for you, you're also doing it for family and friends. Seek some persons that you know and you hear their side of the story. I know some of them gonna tell you some scary stuff, that they feel sick and they can't walk, they're vomiting, and but come on, some of these symptoms are symptoms that we had before COVID, and as usual we take one little pill and we feel a little better, or we drink some tea or get some bush. But I did it and I'm fine, and as part 2 comes, when I do get the second and the last vaccinated after AstraZeneca, I will be coming back to give you my experience as well, to see if it's informative to you or it can change your mind, or you might feel a little better to say that all right, then I've seen adequate amount of person take it that I know and they're okay. Because I think a lot of person waiting to see what's gonna happen, so that they're waiting for most of the family and friends to take it to see what next. But I'm half vaccinated or partially vaccinated and I'm feeling fine. But thank you guys so much if you made it to this end of the video. I just want to say thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I hope this information will provide some comfort for you or some form of stability to say all right, then I feel a little better. I don't think stability is the word, but the fact that you feel a little comfortable to say all right, then I'm going to give it a try to see what happened. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know if you're vaccinated, share your experience as well, because you can maybe inspire someone or influence someone to get the vaccine as well. So thank you so much, and make sure y'all be safe, wear your mask, sanitize, social distance. If you're not gonna wear, turn on your yard. Bye love.